So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how I use a goal card, something like this, a little piece of paper that my mentor said. He said, DeAndre, if you write down a specific amount of money that you want to earn, if you put it on a goal card and you carry it in your pocket and you look at it multiple times throughout the day, that it will come true. And guys, at the point when I met my mentor, I had less than $200 in my bank account. I was driving for Lyft on the weekends and I had nothing to lose. So that's what I did. I said I wanted to effortlessly earn $100,000 a month. This was February of 2020, and by April, less than 60 days later, I was earning over $100,000 a month. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly my story, how I did it, and you will walk away with your own goal card so that you can see a quantum leap in your income, your business, and in your personal life. Let's hop into the video. What's going on, family? It is your man DeAndre Saxon back for another video, and this is the #1 YouTube channel for entrepreneurs that want to turn their annual income into their monthly income by tapping into their mindset, by tapping into their subconscious mind. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, because the YouTube algorithm loves when you hit that like button. Alrighty guys, so let's go ahead and let's hop into it. So first thing is, why should you watch this video? You know, it was not too long ago, it was about 1.5 years ago, that I was sitting in the shoes of many of you guys on the other side of that camera. I remember watching YouTube videos just like this, watching people like Ty Lopez, Gary Vee, Grant Cardone, Bob Proctor, all these different people, and I would see them and I would take notes and I would go to their conferences, go to their seminars, and I remember being in business, right? I remember being in network marketing, trying all these businesses, and I would literally, every business that I ever touched, I failed at, and I always wondered, what was the missing secret? What was the thing that was always missing? So if that's you, then I know exactly how you feel. And if you're winning already, that's okay, because you have another level that you're trying to get to. And so guys, it was February of 2020 when I met my mentor, Bob Proctor. So I'm a Bob Proctor Consultant certified with him to teach and train his material on with entrepreneurs to get them to the next level in their business by reprogramming their mind and helping them understand themselves and their psychology. And so I remember going to a Bob Proctor seminar, and he gave me a goal card just like this. You can see this right here. Let's go ahead and have it focus in. You guys can see that right there. All right, so in a minute I'll be reading it to you guys. So he gave me a goal card, and I remember I was driving for Lyft up in LA. So I had $187, and I needed to drive for Lyft just so I could eat that night. Like, I wasn't even sleeping in a hotel when I went to a seminar back in February 2020. And he said this, DeAndre, you need to understand yourself, and you need to understand the laws of your being, and you need to learn how to set goals. But the first thing that you need to do is, most people don't set goals. And if you're like me, right? I was an entrepreneur, well, like a struggling entrepreneur for at least 4 to 5 years before I met Bob Proctor. So when he was talking about goal setting and stuff like that, I was like, why do I need to learn about goal setting? I have a goal, I want to make money, right? That was my goal at the time. But he said, DeAndre, it is so much deeper than that. Why is it that you have a goal and you know about goal setting, but yet you're not crushing the things that you want in your life? You're not seeing those quantum leaps, you're not seeing those results. And I started to question, well, maybe he was right. Maybe even though I wanted to make more money, maybe I wanted to get to $10,000 a month, but why wasn't I crushing the goals that I was saying that I wanted? And that's when he taught me that, DeAndre, first thing you have to do is you got to write a goal, and you got to carry it, and you got to put it on a goal card. You see, most people that have a goal, they don't have it written. And even the people that have it written, they don't carry it with them at all times. Go ask 100 people out on the street right now and say, what is their goal? And they will sometimes say, I want more money, I want more happiness, and it's some vague answer. And then if you were to find somebody that was to have a goal, ask them, is it written? Is your goal written? And even less people will say, yes, my goal is written. And then ask another percent. We're talking about the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. Ask that person that has their goal written down, do you have it on you right now? Do you carry it with you? Do you look at it? Is it on the forefront of your mind? And then again, another chunk of people will say no. You see, only the top 1% have a goal and have it written down. And at the time, with only $187 in my bank account, I wanted to earn $100,000 a month. Why? Because I was struggling for 4 years and just getting to $10,000 a month. I dropped my gold card. just getting to $10,000 a month wasn't good enough for me. I had earned $10,000 a month at one point in my life, and I was like, you know what? If I'm going to set a goal, I want something to go straight up to the top. I want $100,000 a month, and within 60 days, right? Because this was February 2020, in April 1st. At the very end of April, I closed out the month at $102,000 in sales in my consulting business with Bob Proctor. But you know what? I wasn't surprised, because that's what he said. He said, DeAndre, if you study these materials, if you study your mind, if you understand goal setting and all this stuff I'm going to be teaching on this YouTube channel, in a matter of 6 months, you're going to need a telescope to look back at your life. And literally within 9 months, I had earned my first $500,000. My life was never the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my gold card in my pocket. So here's what I wrote down, by the way. I'm so happy and grateful now that I consistently and effortlessly earn $100,000 per month. Now, it's important that when you set your goal, you have to put in the present tense. You know, one of the most important things that I tell my clients in my consulting business is that in order to have the things that you want, right? You guys want to earn more money. You want to drive that new car. You want to get that Tesla, that Lamborghini. You want to move to downtown Miami, like where I live now. You want to move to a new city. You want to increase your quality of life, whatever it is that you're looking for. But in order to have those material things, you must first become the person that is worthy of attracting those things. You see, we simultaneously live on 3 planes of existence. We're spiritual beings. We don't have a spirit, you are a spirit. You're a spiritual being. You have an intellect, right? You have a mind. You have the ability to co-create with God in the universe and create the life that you want. I want you to look around the room that you're in right now. Look at the laptop, look at your bed, look at everything that's in your room right now. Everything that you live in, everything that you see was created in the mind of another person. We live in a thought universe. And when you start to use your mind and bend reality, bend the world to create the life that you want, you will literally attract everything that you want, right? So we have an intellect. And the third is we live in a physical body. This thing we call a body, this thing that moves into action, that makes the YouTube videos, that does the sales calls, that posts on social media, the thing that gets us out there and implementing that business strategy. This thing is an instrument of what images we're holding in this mind. You see, what happened was for the majority of my life, up until 24 years old, I was conditioned by my family, the authorities in my life, the people that I saw, Instagram, my mentors, and I would see how things were operating, and based on how I saw growing up, it formed programming in my mind. You see, you operate on programming. You're programmed to earn the amount of money that you're earning now. See, I would inconsistently earn about $2,000 a month. One month, $700, the next month, $2,000, the next month, $1,000, the next one, $3,000. And it would go up and down. Inconsistency in my sales, inconsistency in my cash flow, inconsistency in my savings, just inconsistency all over the place. But then when I got on a goal card of what I wanted, I was able to focus in. It was like my GPS. Like right now I live in downtown Miami, and I don't know where you're watching today's video, but if I was to say, I want you to come to my apartment right here in Bayside, you would need a GPS to drive from wherever you are to my house. You see, you need a GPS. You would never just hop in your car and just randomly try to come find me down here in Miami. You would use a GPS. In the same way, having a gold card just like this is your GPS. Now, some of you might be saying, man, oh, so if I put on a gold card, I'm gonna earn $100,000 a month. Well, here's what's gonna happen. 80% of the results and the work is done right here on simply having it with you, carrying it, seeing it in your mind. That's 80%. And then the 20%, actually, those numbers are off. 95% of it is just simply holding the image of what it is that you want. What do you want? Who do you want to be? What do you want to do? And then once you have that in place, then the rest of the 5% is just the strategy, the tactics. You know, when I earned my first $100,000 in a single month, it was the easiest money I had ever earned. I remember busting my ass going door to door doing social media marketing. I remember busting my ass recruiting people when I was in network marketing for about 3 years. Busting my ass, barely to make even $3,000 to $4,000 a month. And guess what this is? And here's the funniest thing about the $100,000 that I earned, my first $100K in a single month. It came in 17 days. Not 30 days, 17 days. In a matter of a 17-day window, I earned $100K. Why was it that in a matter of 5 years, I did not even earn $80,000. Then I met Bob Proctor. He said, put it on a goal card. And I was like, whatever you say, man, I'm going to listen to you because I'm not winning right now. You're winning. I'm not. I'm going to do what you say. So I did it. And in 17-day window, I earned $100K. See, what I'm talking about here is not effort. It's called the effortless way. Neville Goddard in the book, sorry, not Neville Goddard, Wallace D. Wattles in the book, Science of Getting Rich, talks about the certain way, the effortless way. The effortless way. Doing things with the minimum amount of effort times the minimum amount of time to get the maximum amount of results. Why are we thinking $100,000 a year? Why are you thinking $10,000 a month? Start thinking $10,000 a day. It takes the same amount of energy to earn $10,000 a month than it does to do $10,000 a day. It's just a matter of focusing your mind on what is it that you want, putting it on a goal card, carrying it with you, and looking at it multiple times throughout your day, because this is the GPS and where you're moving your life. You see, this subconscious mind, it controls 90% of the results that are happening in your life. 90% of your life is controlled by the subconscious mind. Make sure you subscribe below because I'm going to be teaching you guys about all this stuff. I don't really teach too much on YouTube. I do a lot of it with my consulting business, right? I'm about to hit my first 7 figures here in my consulting business. So last month we did over $77,000. So I do this, I have this consulting and I teach my clients how to do this. But on YouTube, I'm going to be teaching you guys step by step all these different faculties that you can use to take this personal development, right? We're talking about taking all the books that you've been reading, all the YouTube gurus that you have, all the podcasts, and getting rid of all of that and having an actionable step-by-step plan to turn your annual income into your monthly income, your annual sales into your monthly sales, your annual recruiting into your monthly recruiting. Whatever it is whatever industry you're in, you could be in real estate, network marketing, whatever it is, and starting to take and compress the time frames. So this goal card was the biggest thing. And it's very important that you have it in the present tense. You must become the person that is worthy of achieving this by saying that I'm so happy and grateful. You have to be happy that it is yours now. You don't want, if you're trying to want or if you're trying, that means therefore you are not. Let me repeat that again. If you are trying to get a goal, if you're trying to get something or you want something, by the mere words of saying want or try, you are therefore saying I am not. And the most important word is I am. What does God say? I am, the great I am. When you say I am, that is the highest level of awareness. When you say I am happy and grateful now that I am earning this, that I am recruiting amount of this, that my sales are this, by stating that I am, you are now stating that you are. And this is the most important thing about this video, is you must become the person before you ever have the things. You see, most people have been conditioned, and this is my life as well. I'm 25 years old, and every single day I'm studying to reprogram my mind to get out of this habit. But here's the bad habit. We've been programmed to think, man, if I want this, I have to execute, I have to do. In order to have, I must do. And that's simply operating on the lowest forms of potential, being just mental and physical, mentally and physical. But what we're talking about on this channel, what my mentor Bob Proctor said and taught me, is that we have to tap into the spirit, tap into your subconscious mind, tap into what Napoleon Hill calls infinite intelligence. Being able to see what you want in your imagination, see the image, get emotionally involved with it, trigger the feelings of excitement and gratitude before you ever have it, saying that I am the person that is having this, and therefore, this is what will happen, family. When you say that you are this person, that I am, therefore you will do as that person does. You see, you had it backwards. It's not you do, then you have. First you become, and then once you become, you will do things that are in alignment. You will act in alignment with the person that you want to become, that you are. You see, because if I never see myself as a person that makes YouTube video, and if I want to make YouTube videos, if I try to make YouTube videos, I will never do it because I never see myself as a person that makes YouTube videos. But once I see myself, right, that's why I'm making today's YouTube video, because I see myself as a person that makes YouTube videos, therefore I will do things that are in alignment with that. I will make my YouTube video. And if I hold the image of having my 1 million subscribers, therefore I will get the results that I want. Is this making sense for you guys? Drop a comment below if you have any questions, because I know there's a lot of material, and typically I teach this stuff live across my seminars and my events. Make sure you subscribe below and check out my Instagram, where you can see a lot of the stuff that I've been doing over the last year. It's been amazing. I'm trying to catch up here on YouTube. But anyways, this is what you want to do. There's so much more. The next video, I'm going to really talk about how to set a goal, because in a nutshell, a goal is not to get, a goal is to grow. So there's 3 types of goals that you're going to want to set, right? There's an A type, a B type, and a C type. So in the next video, I'll be teaching you guys those different types of goals. But guys, in a nutshell, here's what you want. Here's what you're going to want to do to wrap up. Number 1, write down a goal. Write down what it is that you want. What is the GPS, and write it in your present tense. Put it on a goal card just like this. Carry it in your pocket, and then look at it every single day, multiple times throughout the day. You know, fellas, you know when we leave the house, we do like a little check, phone, keys, wallet. We do that check before we leave the house. I had programmed myself to do phone, keys, wallet, goal card. I will never leave my house without my goal card. At every period of my day, unless I'm in the shower or in the pool, I have my goal card with me, because this is my GPS. This is where I want to go. Right now, we're scaling my business to $100,000 a week. And I have my entire organization, my teammates, and not my teammates, my coaches that I have within my consulting business. I have them carrying this goal card, seeing the image of what they want, so we can do this as an organization. So guys, if you got a lot of value from this, make sure you're going to watch the next video where I talk about the 3 types of goals that you need to set to actually have a quantum leap. Some of you might be thinking, turn your annual income into your monthly income. Yes, you can do it with the same effort that you have now, but you have to tap into this thing called your subconscious mind. So guys, it is your man, DeAndre Saxon, here from Saxon Seminars. Hit that subscribe button, but most important, hit that like button, so it tells the YouTube algorithm that you're loving this content. So without further ado, I'll see you guys next time.